Previously on Dimension Chasers.
You guys said you wanted to go and head off to the Renegade next.
Now, I said to come visit me so that I could answer your questions. Now that we can talk freely, you can ask them freely. What is it you want to know?
The hell is going on?
What I can tell you is that they've been using the player base as a auxiliary force of such.
So effectively, we're an occupying force unwittingly. And as a result, when they run events, if they ever open up another plane, is effectively us setting up to invade them. Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is the dive center. This is where you can train if you need to.
He pushes Elfsane forward.
Is dueling him fine with you, Crest? Or are you scared he'll beat you?
I don't think he can do it. No, I think he might be scared.
I'm not scared of an undercooked pizza wizard, okay?
If you're gonna hide under your helmet, then I'm just gonna take your position then. Because I have the intelligence to actually go searching and discovering this, as it seems.
Hey, zip it, buddy. Because I've got proof that shows that I know way more than any of you people have, and I figured that stuff out on my own. Crest pulls out a green data disk from his inventory. I've had the complete version of that data ever since we parted ways. You want to fight? I'm ready to give you a fight. Takes his deck out.
Let's go, Prince Albert.
Let's duel!
I break down the Beast of Gavadon as he does this to gain more advantage. I'm gonna pick up the pieces of the Beast of Gavadon. I will digitize my eye and still hand to feed it into the card. Twilight Beast, answer the call. Use my body as a vessel to allow me to strike down my foes. Monstrous possession engine. And I lunge into Crest Knight and bring this spiky, feathery-looking blade down across his chest twice.
You do not have what it takes to go this far, Alfdane. I will spend all three of my advantage to fully unlock the power of Domain.
The moment it is played, there is a ominous pressure released throughout the entire room. Something that feels alien. It does not belong here.
We're stopping this. We're stopping this now. I don't care, V.
You can't stop it now.
I can and I will.
Amy, you can't! I actually mean that you can't!
I'm gonna play my my Photon Heart.
Alright, it is now a three-way battle.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Dimension Chasers. Episode 46. Yay! Welcome, everyone!
Huzzah!
There's a...
Oh, what's the problem, Sagral?
I can't see out of my eye.
Use the
I
other one
see,
then.
you would say. Now you can definitely say that because you only have one of them.
God.
Oh, I'm gonna pluck out one of yours next at this rate.
Hey,
Don't
yo!
you dare. If you pull out my eye, I swear to Mephilia.
Alright, now do you want to go ahead and give, like, the introduction and everything?
Alright. Well, welcome back to Dimension Chasers episode 46. It has been an absolute mess of a time getting here. My name is Nell Celestine. I am the host of Treasure Tales, the wonderful channel that you happen to be watching this. If you're watching the VOD later on, you can enjoy our wonderful content such as Dimension Chasers here, Dragon Ball NXT, we have Tales of Harmonia R, and our finished series that ended last year of Cloudbreaker Alliance. If you like what you see and you really enjoy it, feel free to check us out on the Discord. You can comment on, like, and subscribe to all of our stuff over there. And if you want to support the channel further, you can go to our Patreon, where you can donate as little as $1 a month, and it helps going a long way. Gets us new incredible art assets, music like you're listening to right now, as well as other fancy doodads and paying for additional editing. Much like our wonderful Crest Knight, aka Golden Nova over here, as well as some of those incredible shorts, which I'm sure some of you are here because you saw that amazing frog with the pew-pew. With that being said, I'm going to pass it over to the rest of my cast here before we watch the previously on.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sagril. I'm one of the two owners of the Cafe d'Arcadia, and I'm a regular face over here. I play Amelia over in the Tales of Harmonia game, and here I play as Elfdane, aka Lewis Lachlan, owner of the Fake Cordette, and currently henching into a monstrous fighter.
Well, I'm Minty Rose. I'm just a local resident of the graphics cave, and I play Angel in this game. I play Fava in Dragon Ball NXT. I think that's it for me.
Hello everyone, Golden Nova here. I play Crest Knight, the party's rival slash maybe super bad guy now. I also count myself as a member of the Treasure Tales editing crew, and I am currently turned into a mechanical monstrosity beyond human comprehension.
It's so wonderful.
Hello, everyone. My name is From Zero to Shiro, but you can just call me Shiro. I am one of the lovely DMs and players here at Treasured Tales. You can catch me over on NXT as Kaio Shiro. You can catch me as the DM for Tales of Harmonia R. And here I play V, or Vire.
Hello, everybody. I'm Blaze409. I am the DM for this wonderful group of players. You can mostly find me on Treasure Tales. You can find me over at Dragon Ball NXT as Axel, aka Model G. You can also find me over at Tales of Harmonia R as Reynard, the local grumpy veteran tank guy. You can also find me over at Saturday Morning Games. They do D&D games like we do. I'm currently in their Jujutsu Kaisen game. It's pretty fun. If you like what we do here, you should go check them out as well.
So why don't we go ahead and get started, shall we, Blaze?
Alrighty. So as you guys saw, currently Crest Knight is a ginormous monstrosity. How are you feeling, Crest Knight?
Guide me through this as the other. Essentially, part of you is a part of me now.
Mm-hmm.
But once the transformation clears, wherever Crest is in this giant amalgam, he feels strangely calm. Like everything has lined up into place. He's linked up with the computer. All this information is streaming in. He's lining up his objectives. But he feels like he and this machine are in perfect sync together. Their objectives are aligned.
Alright. I guess let's go down the line and kind of see what everyone's feeling right now. Elfdane, what are you feeling right now?
Obviously, like, I'm tired, I'm frustrated, I'm angry. Because obviously I've been struggling and he's had just this trump card in his hand this whole time. So Elfdane's on the bitter side.
Fair. Amy?
I didn't want them to fight. I tried to stop it a couple times. I could see where their heads were going, and I knew this was going to come down to something terrible happening, and I wasn't expecting this level of bullshit, but she tried to stop it.
Fair. Angel, what are you feeling?
Angel is feeling some kind of panic. Pure panic. Like, it was not supposed to go this far, but now people are suddenly destroying themselves, quite literally. So yeah, feel pretty good.
Alright. And Vire?
Vire is feeling a mix of emotions between anger and betrayal. Like his trust has been broken. But not only that, there is a sense of dread for what could happen with this card having been played.
Alright.
So Crest sees the other three just like jumping in from the other end of the dive center. And what brings all of you down here? I was having a nice, friendly game with Elfdane. Afraid your friend might lose? That shouldn't be anything new.
Crest, you've gone way too far.
How so?
Vire kind of speaks up in this moment. You damn well know what you did. You played that damn card. In the dive center of all places.
Oh, I thought this was a safe crucible to train. What, it can't handle its power?
Domain cards like that are unpredictable.
Indeed. This power far exceeds my expectations.
But it isn't yours, Crest.
You're right. It's a power that belongs to a subjugated people. A world destroyed by Mikona's machinations. All the more reason to give them an outlet. A way to exact that revenge.
Forget it, Fire. We lost him.
I'm gonna beat some sense into you.
Alright, you had...
How fitting! I was about to say the same thing to you.
Right, Amy, you had hopped in and you had played Photon Heart as you came into the field. So you are currently henshined into Barrier Tracker Aggressor. Everyone else, you guys are going to have a starting life point equal to where Elfdane was at the beginning.
I see. So that's what the Battlecade's effect is. This domain, once per turn, will be able to take any one of our cards on the field. Past
What?
that, it also gains a response move.
That's not good.
All right, and then you had just played the card, so it is currently your turn.
I trust that all of you are realizing that this is highly illogical, don't you?
What's illogical is you using that card and figuring that it's okay.
I won't be the only one, Vire. They've already taken the Guardian from the Scorched Wastelands. Mikona already commands a global super corporation and has been colonizing dimensions across the multiverse. And now they likely have a domain on their side too. Wouldn't you agree that matching that power gives us the best chance to fight back against them?
Not in this way.
Right. You would spend your time in a dive bar biding your time until the perfect moment arises. Well, you can thank me for my intuition then. I'll be the perfect distraction while you hide yourself away, while I accomplish what you could not. Activate Core Omega Deployment Executable. From my deck, I summon
Fire-
Dragoon of Horned Dragon.
I'm actually going to counter that play. So I'm going to spend 1 prep. 7. As you try to pull that out, Vire plays 1 card down real quick as it snaps up, like gets a response from his hand card, right? As you see the same tendrils from Digital Hell come up, grab the card that you're trying to do and pull it under. Or lock it to your deck, I guess.
Yeah. Very well. It appears that my plans will take a moment longer to come to fruition. In the meantime, I will deploy defensive maneuvers. Horned Dragon Brood, activate. This staple allows me to create 2 weak warriors with blocker. Come forth. Brood drones. These 2 bioorganic growths start pulsating out from the Core Omega, and they burst into these half mechanical, half draconic entities. That will cease my turn. Whoever is next may step forward.
I'm gonna knock some sense into you, and I'm taking the next 10. So I'm gonna start by playing Jinrai. I'll bring out Armored Maid Jinrai, and Jinrai is gonna go right in for an attack. Jinrai, attack one of the Horde Dragonlings, and because Jinrai destroyed a monster, and you don't have any items on the field, you have to discard a card.
I will send Recover the Crest from my hand to the graveyard.
And now I will attack your other Dragonling. Self-destruction! Jinrai, self-destruct and blow up his Omega Core.
Alright, what's self-destruction do?
Sacrifice an armored maiden I control to destroy a card on the opponent's field of equal or lesser strength.
There is the problem. Currently, Crest is a warrior, and the warrior is Crest. You cannot destroy a player, so it cannot be destroyed.
Okay, so that fizzles.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that is my turn then. Damn it, I tried.
I know, and I thank you for being here.
So we can't affect it directly.
We can't blow it up. And to be fair, that is what you would have tried to do.
That doesn't mean you can't hit it as hard as you can.
You know, had you used an alternative method, I don't think your turn would have been quite so inept. What are your feelings on this, Amy?
I still don't know everything that's going on, but I do know that the 2 of you should not have gotten to this level. You should not have gone this far. Training or not, what both of you are doing has basically fucked a lot of things up. So I'm just shutting you both down and stopping this duel before things get any further out of hand.
Well, you're going to have to leverage something a lot stronger if you think you can bring me down. Maybe a domain of your own is in order.
I don't need a crutch.
Oh, shit.
So you would let that power language away for what? A quippy one-liner? These worlds are in danger. By refusing to use their power, you're giving Mikona more of an advantage.
By relying on some board power, I can't show my own strength.
You all are infinitely stubborn. The
And
more
you're
I
infinitely
try
It's
arrogant.
to
coming
pull
from
you
you?
out of this shell, the more energy I waste from my primary directive. At beginning of turn, I will fire up Quantum Realignment Engine. I will gain 1 response move.
Even a computer can't contain his arrogance, it seems.
I draw.
You couldn't even rely on your own deck. You still had to use a crutch.
Growth is the cornerstone of any competitive duelist. If you refuse to grab more power when it's presented to you, that's not a virtue. That is a failing. Now, who will step up with their counter move this time? I will activate Deployment Executable to summon from my deck.
I don't think so. I'll activate Armored Maiden Negation Wave, and I'll spend a prep to counter that.
Alrighty.
I don't trust the rolling on the thing, so I'm gonna do it up here. That is a total of 10. So this Jinrai basically turns her cannon on her shoulder and just fires a concussive energy blast that basically is like a mini EMP and short circuits the hand trying to play the card.
Those won't be able to save you forever. I, on the other hand, will continue to expand my influence until all you have left is your own pathetic ego.
Oh, you're just like all those classic RPG villains, aren't you?
At least
calling
the
them-
classic RPG villain has something that this crest lacks.
Oh, I was talking about trying to control a power that can't be controlled, it seems.
I was referring
The thing
to
I was gonna say was
presentation.
his wit.
Wit and presentation. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yes, and all of you lack anything that a true party like this would have by now. Cohesion.
I don't know, we're working
And yet
pretty
all of
well
you are
together against
talking
you.
on top of each other.
You refuse to work with others. What would you know about a party?
I would have worked with these people if they had proven that they could stand on my level.
But you
look at
never
this-
even gave him a chance, did you, Crest?
No, he was too busy being snooty on top of his tower.
Of course he didn't.
You would ignore everything that I did for you.
I'm
How
not
I
ignoring
carried
anything.
everyone through the battlecade. How I listened to all of your inane ramblings. How I gave you all the advice I could give. And this is the thanks I get for it. Impudence.
So you only pretended to care just so you could get something out of it. That isn't the same as teamwork.
If you expect nothing from your teammates, then you're just giving of yourself. They're not reinforcing you, and they're dragging you down. The sooner you learn that lesson, the better. Now, I will advance my power with Crest Knowledge. This staple allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck and put 1 back on the bottom of my deck. I shall return this one. Now, I shall play Dragoon of Horned Dragon. When this weak warrior is played, I can equip a Horned Dragon monster from my graveyard to it as an item. When it is destroyed, the attached item is summoned as its own warrior. Does anyone have anything to say to this card's activation?
Anyone?
I'm tapped out everybody.
You know what? Fine, I'll roll. I'll spend the prep on it. Or
No,
I'll spend it.
you save your prep, because you only have 1 prep left. I have 2. I was trying to wait for an attack, but I'll negate that.
Oh, you're gonna
Alrighty.
roll? Okay.
Uh,
That's a 9 because you have 4.
9.
Right?
Yeah, so now that's 10 with tension.
Get on
So
me
the summoning
negated.
is negated.
Alrighty, Dragoon goes back to hand.
This is what I'm here for, guys!
Yay!
Negation! Yay!
Yay!
It's all I
Sorry
can
about
do!
Oh my
Sorry
god!
about that, Shiro.
Ain't your fault.
Kind of is.
Looks over at Nova.
No, it's my fault. Don't you dare take the blame for that. This is my blame.
He's like, I did it, and I will wear that vest proudly, damn you!
This is my claim to blame.
Oh my god.
Alrighty. So, we've done play, we've done invocation, but we haven't done an attack yet. Alright, so, this is very, very important for how this is going to go. Are we sticking with the rule where everyone shares a life total with this one?
I will say, if someone wants to sacrifice themselves to not have the rest of the party die, I will let that happen.
Okay. And I would also assume that since Vire and Angel haven't played yet, they can't be attacked.
Well, technically, your guys' board is like a single board.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yep.
We can't be attacked directly while there are monsters on the field, so...
Okay.
The problem is that depending who he attacks depends on what happens.
I'll need to do some cleanup afterwards, but at least since it's a token, it's not going to exist much longer once this battle is finished. Core Omega. Fusion executable. One of those red cap goblins looks like they'll make for expendable addition to my collective.
I'll just put it over there like that for you.
Sounds good? Alright. So as a weak, that is not strong enough to move me up to strong right now.
Right.
Since you don't have a card that I can guarantee I can run over, I will wait until my full power has been unleashed. Whoever is next may test their mettle.
Presuming that's me.
It would be you.
Alright. I'll draw. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to at least try to buy a little bit of time. I'm gonna play my staple of intermission to gain 1 life.
Oh,
I'm not 100% sure if that applies to the whole team or not.
It does.
Okay,
We
yeah.
have 1 life point total.
Yep. And let me actually X out the deck there so I can actually put it back in. As for my play, this is awkward. I guess for now I can at least start setting up early. For Venom Symptoms, though I don't have any counters out right now, it can't do anything, but it's at least something on the field.
Sure enough.
Don't think there's anything else I can do right now.
Understood. At the beginning of the turn, I will activate my Quantum Engine to gain a response move. And then I'll draw. Next, Fusion Executable. Take the next red cap goblin. The wires lash out, grab the goblin, and just subsume it within the giant mechanical mass.
What happened to the high and mighty Crest? I thought his deck was too weak for you. His pathetic cards didn't mean anything. Or did fusing with that card make you lose all sense of pride?
These tokens will excise themselves once this duel is over. They're as effervescent as your chance of victory.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Crest.
And that's the difference between you and I. I have already visualized my victory here. All of this is merely a formality.
If that's the case, then you made one huge miscalculation.
Oh, do tell.
I'll see if you can figure it out.
Yeah, you didn't account for the rest of us.
Oh, then calculate this. Dragoon of Horned Dragon. Absorb
No.
another one of their counter moves.
I'm going to use an advantage to counter that one. That is 10.
Alrighty.
Put him back in your hand. Put him back in there.
What am I
Back,
doing?
hey, look at it back in there.
Keep it.
Demon! Get the water bottle!
Ah.
It works even more effective because he's a robot.
Just spray him with the water bottle and short circuit him.
No, we're in a video game. We can't use the water.
I can't keep counterspelling him, guys.
there's not much I can do, unfortunately, Amy.
We have to play carefully.
Why do you think I'm trying to prevent that card from coming out?
We'll go ahead and play Horned Dragon Brood once again to summon 2 more Horned Dragon drones. Next, I will pay 1 life point, returning my graveyard back into my deck, which means that all of those cards are now fair use for deployment executable. letting me play any card out of my deck. Who will step forward for this one?
I'm not stopping you.
I can't do anything, so.
I gotta hang on to my resources, unfortunately.
Very well.
That's fine. I didn't start with any. Yay.
Vitalizing Horn Dragon will be played from my deck. This normal warrior has life drain unless it is being treated as an item. When it's destroyed, I gain 1 life. It's time to teach you a lesson. Core Omega, bringer of the end times. Attack! Barrier Jacket, Armored Maiden.
I'm going to negate the attack. That's my last negate, guys. Yeah, that succeeds. I don't even have to add anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a-
Oh, the rolls matter when they matter.
But as you send it out, you see this vestige of this zombie kind of come up, right? As you see what looks like Dread End grab it and just throw it back, and then sinks back into the ground.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Going after a Henshin card. You're trying to get this over quick. What? You scared someone will play a card that'll beat you?
I don't think you had heard what I said. I wasn't going after Photon Heart. Maybe get your ears checked next time.
You said Barrier Jacket.
Indeed. I was
That
going
warrior would take
killing
damage
blow.
if it was going to be destroyed. Then we would have taken damage.
Are
like
you
I
perhaps suggesting that I should not have gone to finish the game when I had the opportunity?
No, it just doesn't sound very Crest-like.
You don't know the first thing about us. Maybe
Oh,
if you
it's
pulled
us
your head
now?
out of your ass once in a while, you would know that.
Oh, that's so great that you've made a friend, Crest Knight. Maybe that'll help you pull your head out of your ass.
I don't think you can. This Fafnir-looking asshole doesn't understand that.
I don't even think it's worth talking to him at this point.
Oh no, I'm gonna keep quipping at him. It makes me feel better.
He's just a lost cause.
So what now?
You may go, Vire. Whatever you're so eager to show me, I would love to see it.
Very
Just
well.
be careful. I might not be as selective as you think I am.
Okay, let's see.
If you
Yep.
can, in all seriousness, if you can climax battle, that would probably help quite a lot right now, actually.
Well, then I'll play search function. So I will play Climax Battle. When this card is played, every single one of us chooses a single warrior. That is the only one that can attack or be attacked. Let me just put this on Elfdane's card over here. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pick my little buddy here. As I summon VDO1 Dread End. Now at least I have a warrior to battle with you. He does have Piercer and Sniper though, but I end my turn while I set this up.
Quantum Engine. I will gain 1 response move. Okay, so then I'll attempt to use Quantum Engine, but then things start to glitch out and it doesn't pass through the impermeable barrier. Good. Good. Climax Battle is as strong as I expected. It will make an excellent addition to my arsenal.
Good luck with that one.
We will begin with combat. Vitalizing Horn Dragon. Lay Alfdane low. Attack Slow Justicar.
Do it then.
That is a 5. But folks, you know it. You love it.
Goddamn plot armor.
You've watched this show. Sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, everyone knows it. Chat, say it with me. When I say plot, you say armor. Plot.
Armor.
Plot.
Armor.
So, hold on.
When I say crest, you say rules. Crest.
Sucks.
Pickle.
Crest.
Sucks.
Pickle.
You're all terrible at taking advice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was still going back to the plot. Can you say that again?
Yeah, plot.
Armor.
Damn. Okay, so we're gonna roll this one more time. Oh, when I roll a 6 or below, I can choose to re-roll it twice per duel. Okay, well that is a 6. That is.
You want to re-roll it again?
Since
My
all of
plot's
you
on
have
the
been
back
such
end.
good beans and spending all of your advantage, I might as well join in. I will spend an advantage to upgrade it from a lose to either we both win or we both die. I will choose we both die.
And because I'm a henching warrior, we take a damage.
Mm-hmm. All right. With Vitalizing Horned Dragon being destroyed, I will gain 1 life. And without a warrior being chosen by Climax Battle, I shall turn it over to Core Omega. Now, I shall activate Deployment Executable to bring a card out directly from my deck. Any takers this time around?
Nope.
Alright.
Because you can bring it out from your deck. It's not going to do diddly poop.
How do I put this? No matter how arrogant I might seem, it always feels like you managed to one-up me in that regard. So congratulations.
Maybe because I think more than one move ahead, Crest. Or did you not actually get any of that benefit and then you got fused with this thing? Did you lose some of your, quote, computational power?
Amy, you have not made a single optimal move since I've known you. It doesn't help that you're playing, and I have to stop babying you about this because you have decided to go against me. An outdated deck. Maybe if you actually tried something, then maybe you would be successful with it. But if you want to hide all your insecurities by saying you're playing your favorite old deck, then by all means, keep slinging those words.
A lot of talk coming from somebody who has to rely on a brain amass card.
You keep saying that. If you had the power to stop me, then maybe I would take what you said seriously. But all I hear are the ravings of a loser. Chamberhorn Dragon will take the field.
And sit there, doing nothing.
Now, Core Omega. Attack Slew Justicar again. Bring this duel to a swift conclusion.
I'm going to sacrifice myself at this point to make sure that they can continue the duel. So I'm going to rush out onto the field, swinging the feathery-looking blade and bringing up the wings to protect, and take the full hit for everybody else.
Core Omega, Mazer Point Stream.
Protection of the hedges.
So they clash together, a beam of shadowed light, and when the dust settles...
Am I just thrown across the room at this point?
What I will attempt to do is when Alfdane is defeated, another effect of Core Omega begins to flare up as those same tentacles that were absorbing cards starts to reach out. But as that happens, Crest tries to rein in the effect. No, you don't want that failure. He will ruin our perfection. As he attempts to keep his own effect from resolving.
Negate it with your own response move. There, go.
So,
right.
what would you have to roll to succeed in resisting?
If it's counterplay, then it'll be 7+.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 10.
Success.
Okay,
Or
so I
failure?
I keep Alfdane in the story. You're welcome,
Tasks
everyone.
failed successfully? So I'm getting thrown across the room and just keep it up, guys.
In response to that, Angel's just like, Crest, what was that?
The domains have to get stronger if we are going to defeat Mikona. Core Omega has a built-in way to do this. By defeating opponents, I can consume their deck and add their capabilities to my own.
Oh, so you have to rely on other people's cards, just like you said you didn't want to do.
Yes. So instead of consuming your good friend, I spared his life. You're welcome.
Yeah, but it was that great effort for you, wasn't it? Wasn't easy to beat the programming of something that's not your own. How long can you keep it up?
as long as I need to. My training and my force of will overpower any obstacle that stands in my way.
Your training? You threw that all away when you decided to use a domain's power just to get a little bit ahead.
A little bit.
That's right. You think that just by using this card you'll beat Makona? You think I haven't had the same thought? I've been fighting this war a hell of a lot longer than you, kid.
Also, only one card? Really? You think just one singular card will make all the difference?
Makona has, like, every card available to them. Like,
All of you seem pretty scared of it enough to intervene like this.
I'm not scared about the
card-
domain, Crest. I'm scared for you.
you don't know if you could literally die from this.
And secondly, you're not even acting like yourself. Not until you got real mad about absorbing Elfdane. Now that was the Crest I know. So where is he? Is he just sitting in the back drinking mojitos and relaxing while this new Omega Crest takes over? Or are you actually gonna fight for once, damn it?
Empty words from a broken soldier.
I'm like turned to whisper to Vire. If we slowly whittle ourselves out of the battle, I think we can get out of this.
I'm not leaving. Angel, as you do talk, you do see, V's hand is shaking as he's holding his cards.
His art too, homie. His art too.
With the revelation that Core Omega is capable not just of absorbing cards, but players as well, and with Crest Knight's ever-slipping hold on his own psyche, every attack could spell the end of one of our heroes' stories. Will they find a way to overcome the daunting power of the Battlecade domain? Or will the only thing standing between Makona and multiversal domination be an ever-expanding mechanical abomination? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss how this thrilling duel ends, and if you'd like to support amazing stories like this, be sure to check the Patreon in the description below.